The Shreveport Mudbugs continue their November road trip this weekend. They've gone 2-2 on the road so far. We haven't had them in studio for a while here on Mudbug Wednesday since the State Fair has taken over George's Pond, but the ice is back and they're back. And joining us, forward Kyan Haldenby, defenseman Remy Pusateri. There we go. We got it right. I always want to make sure we get those names right. We don't want to mess it up here on air for you. But guys, a tough sweep for you on the road at Oklahoma City this past weekend. When you have a weekend like this, Kyan, I'd ask you, you've been here for a while, what's the sense of urgency at practice after a bad weekend like that?
I think the intensity is definitely raised, but I think we know what we're capable of, and we're not going to panic about one weekend. So just had a good week of practices and ready for the next weekend in Odessa here.
Right, and when you look at the South, it's a division that seemingly always has the league champion come out of it, and it's going to be a battle all the way through. And Remy, you guys been practicing on the road, away from home this whole time. Do you find that sometimes when you do have a long road trip like that, it can maybe bring the guys together even more?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on the bus for hours at a time, long practices, and we just got to team together to get through the week together.
Right.
Honestly.
And obviously you didn't have time to go to the rodeo there in your normal arena, but how comforting is it to have some practices back at the pond?
Yeah, it's nice just being back at home in our own bed, getting a few days here, but we're feeling good going into next weekend, and it's definitely nice to be back home.
Yeah, for sure. And this next weekend is Odessa. We mentioned the South, and you guys sitting at fourth right now. Not much separating every team really right now. It is still early, but Remy, how important are these two games in Odessa before you make it back home?
They're huge. I mean, early in the season at any point is massive towards the end, really.
Yeah, for sure. November 23rd is when you guys will come back. And I did see something on social media today, maybe a little jersey tease that we're looking at, a third jersey. I don't know how much you can reveal for us, but from the little bit that we were able to see on social media, it looked like perhaps a return to the old classic Mudbugs jerseys with the big claw on it, maybe. I don't know how much you can reveal about that.
Yeah, a little bit of a throwback. Not really sure how much I can say, but I guess the fans will have to see.
Now, are you guys going to wear them on November 23rd when you come back home?
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Well, I might have to buy another Mudbugs jersey, I guess. They're pretty. From what I saw, they look pretty sick. So, guys, we do appreciate you coming in. Wish you the best of luck this weekend in Odessa.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.